The Roof of Africa is probably one of the hardest rides in the world. We've decided to do it.
Two amateur riders take on the Roof of Africa, the toughest, most grueling race in the Southern Hemisphere.
That's one of my dreams, to do the roof. I've never done it before, neither has Nick, so we're both in the same boat. But the main reason is to raise awareness for Hearts at Hope and raise money.
We really feel that the guys are doing something exceptional, and we really wanted to back it, and what a privilege to be able to utilize our passion for something that can really bring hope and change in young people's lives.
For a good cause. So this ride's not only all about us.
We crossed paths early on in BMXing, and yeah, we were friends for a year or so.
I think Nick is quite goal driven. He was a boxer turned MMA. He did a lot of fighting. Now he runs a great business.
Biking brought us back together. Strangely, we were living in the same place, the same community on the north coast, and yeah, it was great. We've now become good mates and have a shared passion in motorbikes.
I think we're going to work well together. He's a great guy, a good friend, and I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else.
We've bitten off more than we can chew, yeah? Oftentimes people go into something not really knowing what to expect, and taking that first leap of faith and that step, you sometimes surprise yourself and make it. So we decided to go on this journey to the roof, and we're very out of our depth. I think we kind of know that, but especially for our level of riding, you know, guys that go into the roof or that take on the roof have had 5 years worth of experience in riding. So by the time we tackle the roof, we probably will have about 1.5 years, 2 years of experience. So we've really got to compress and condense our riding time, and yeah, it's going to be epic. It's going to be a great challenge. We're trying to get up this hill, and as you enter the hill, there's a bit of a dip, so that throws you off, and there's a little bit of a little lip as you hit the hill, so it's challenging to keep the speed and the momentum to get over the lip. And we're not trying to go through the gully, we're trying to go on the steep side on the left, which is about an 80 degree or so hill.
So this month's been pretty tough, I think, trying to work off that extra weight that we gained during Christmas and New Year's. So just to get a bit of a warm up the week before, we went riding around Ballito. Some guys have built a track there, so we just ride around there chasing each other.
We do various different forms of riding. We ride through sugarcane and we ride through a quarry close to home. And that's sort of your beginner type of riding. There's a couple hills that we take on. We're going to get kitted up, get ready to rock and roll.
Okay, it's the first ride of 2014. We're going to see if we can get through Glendale today and make a bit of footage, get some footage for the day. Okay.
When we want a more competitive ride, we go into Glendale, where there's a lot more rocks, a lot more single track, some road trails that we climb up and jump up. Our last ride in Glendale wasn't the best ride.
We went down a little bit of a tricky pass with Nico. Nico's he's kind of like a beginner, so we had to wait for him as we went down. It's been good. It's just pretty hot today. I think it's 24 degrees when we left the car. But yeah, Nick's taking us this rocky section here. It's our first time. Nico's just getting used to his bike too, so it's been fun so far. I'm looking forward to the rest of the ride. I want to actually ride up. I don't know if Nico wants to do the uphill, but we'll see it when we get to the bottom. So we got down to the bottom, and as we got down to the bottom, we went up this hill climb a few times. Nick got up first time. I battled to get up, and then Nico went, and I think he dropped his bike to the side, so cracked his tank, and fuel was just pouring out.
Stuck properly. If we couldn't have got stuck any better.
Laid on the side so we could stop it from leaking. Luckily I bought my tools and stuff, and inside I had metal putty.
That's the crack there. We're gonna fix it with putty.
Mixed up the metal putty and placed it onto the crack. 20 minutes down, the putty is still a little bit soft, so we're gonna leave it and then gonna try and get up this hill and then get to the main road. From the main road then we'll go straight back, so you can't really ride with a hole in the tank. It seems to have worked. Picked the bike up and it didn't leak, so we just looked for the nearest road and headed back home.
Thanks, Tib. Couldn't have done it without you, but big mission without that putty.
Okay, that was our ride cut short for Glendale.
All is said and done. It's a good ride. We're alive, we're all together. Soldiers.
I think the main goal now is to get fit. We'll ride out a program.
Heading out of January into February, so we've got to start increasing the fitness and our endurance.
Let's see how it goes.
I'm really excited for this challenge we're taking on, and I really believe it's going to make a huge difference to many lives, and I think it's going to be one to remember for a very long time, one for the record books.